I'm Georgina Daly. I am the National Marketing and BD Director at UHY Hackey Young. The important kind of bit of my title is the fact that I'm national, so that means that I work for all offices across the UK. Okay, I've got a slightly interesting career journey at UHY. I joined UHY in 2004, straight out of university, and was part of quite a small team at the beginning, only 3 of us, but I was given loads of responsibility from the very beginning. I was involved working with partners, going around visiting our offices, and it just felt like it was somewhere I was going to grow and learn from day dot. And then 4 years into my career, having had a brilliant time at UHY, curiosity got the better of me and I actually chose to leave for a bit, and I went and joined a law firm as a BD senior executive there. And it was great, it was really challenging, but it was pretty full on, and I went and had my first baby during the time that I was working there and found the work-life balance fairly difficult. I kept in touch with my UHY colleagues and was delighted to hear from Zoe, who is still my boss today, but was my boss at the time then, to say that she was going on maternity leave and would I like to come and cover her role for the year. So I jumped at the chance to come back to UHY really, because I was really missing my UHY family, and came back to the role. A lot had happened in the 2 years that I had been away. The team had changed. So I had a new team under me, but I was just made to feel welcome from absolute day dot of kind of being back. And I guess the rest is history. They couldn't get rid of me. I was back at UHY, best decision I ever made coming back, and have loved being back with the team. I've seen loads and loads of changes over the years and have been got promoted to director in 2017 when I'd just fallen pregnant with my third child, my youngest. So yeah, lucky enough to kind of stay with UHY since and grow in my career from there. Well, over the kind of 20 years that I've been at UHY, there's obviously been loads of changes. We've grown the number of offices hugely. I think there were 10 offices when I joined in 2004. We've now got 24 offices. Something else that I've really seen change, I guess, is the focus on culture and values, and the real emphasis on helping you prosper, which I can genuinely say is kind of embedded in everything we do now. That said, the constant has been that UHY has always been a lovely place to work. The people are lovely, it's really friendly. There has been a kind of feeling of family at UHY, and that will always be my constant, that I love working here. Been at UHY a long time, so there's lots of memories. I had a brilliant time in my 20s, because there's very kind of high social elements to UHY, but I think my favourite memories come from when we get together nationally as a team. So I love the national conferences, when I get to kind of be with partners and managers from across the group. We did a challenge for Shelter Box last year where the 125 of our colleagues all got together, and that was just fantastic to feel you were doing something for the greater good. Another brilliant memory of mine is I got to go on the UHY Forum, which is an international training forum in Spain with 40 international colleagues, and it not only developed me professionally but also really opened my eyes to how brilliant our international network is. And my final thing I should mention is I met my husband at UHY. Been with UHY for most of my career, and so they certainly have helped me prosper, because I'm now a director at the firm here. So I've been given loads of support with training and development throughout my time. But also it's been about kind of work-life balance and achieving that through UHY. And long before COVID, I agreed a flexible working setup. So I was already working from home 2 days a week before that happened. So I've been able to kind of get the right balance of family life and giving my all for work. Prosperity is something that I think has changed for me throughout my career. When I started working at UHY in my 20s, I was very ambitious, and it was all about doing kind of as good as I can and being promoted and moving through the ranks, and I was definitely supported to progress my career. Then when I had children, it became more about getting the right balance, and again, I worked with UHY and they were able to give me flexible working to allow that. And I think as I've kind of progressed again, as my kids are a bit older into my career, I really get a kind of kick from helping my team prosper, from helping offices prosper. I mean, there's no better feeling than working on a pitch with an office and helping them win that. So yeah, it's changed throughout my career. And what's important about UHY is it is, the focus on helping you prosper is intertwined in your appraisals and where you want to go, and that's addressed by the firm. has to be helping you prosper.